In the heart of ancient Jericho lived a woman whose name was spoken only in shame. Rahab, a harlot. To society she was defiled, disposable, forgotten. But to God she was seen, known, chosen. Her story reminds us, God does not look at the outward labels, but at the heart that believes. 2 Israelite spies crept through Jericho's gates by night, sent by Joshua to scout the land. Of all the places they could have gone, they found refuge in the home of Rahab. Coincidence? No, providence. In this unexpected meeting, the divine plan of redemption was unfolding. Rahab had heard of the God of Israel, how he split seas, conquered kings, and delivered his people. And while others trembled in fear, she believed. Her faith was not born from miracles she saw, but from the word she heard. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. Hebrews 11:6. When soldiers came to her door searching for the spies, Rahab stood between them and danger. She protected the men, not because she owed them anything, but because she believed in the God they served. Her actions were bold, risky, dangerous, but faith often is. On her rooftop, she made a powerful confession. "The Lord your God, he is God in heaven above and on earth beneath." In that moment, Rahab wasn't just saving the spies, she was stepping into covenant with God. And hence, when Rahab expressed faith in God, what was being mirrored was Christ. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Hebrews 12:2. The same faith she showed would later be fulfilled in the one her lineage would one day birth, the Messiah. The spies told her to tie a scarlet cord in her window, a sign that would mark her house for salvation. That red thread hanging from her home became a symbol of redemption, a foreshadowing of another scarlet thread, the blood of Christ, which would save the world. Jericho's mighty walls crumbled, but Rahab's house stood firm, not because of its structure, but because of her faith. When judgment came, the only refuge was the house marked by belief. Rahab left her old life behind. She became part of God's people. She married into Israel, and from her bloodline came David, the shepherd king, and eventually Jesus, the Savior of the world. What the children of Israel were truly doing, claiming the promised land, was not just about geography, but prophecy. They were preparing the way for the coming Messiah. And Rahab, by welcoming the spies, stepped right into that divine mission. In Hebrews 11, Rahab's name is etched in the Hall of Faith, right alongside Abraham, Moses, and Noah. By faith, the harlot Rahab did not perish with those who did not believe when she had received the spies with peace. Hebrews 11:31. She, a former harlot, remembered not for her past, but for her belief. God rewrote her legacy with one word: faith. Rahab's story is more than redemption. It's revelation. That scarlet cord pointed forward to the cross. Her faith pointed forward to Christ. And her actions remind us that no one is too far gone to become a vessel in God's great story. From harlot to heroine, from shame to saint, from a whisper of scandal to a legacy of salvation. This is the power of faith. This is the grace of Jesus, the author and finisher of it all. Rahab's story reminds us, no one is too far gone, no past too dark, no label too heavy for the grace of God. What man calls shame, God can call salvation. Because faith, true, bold, dangerous faith, transforms harlots into heroes and sinners into saints.